Are you ready?
Just about.
Wait.
Now we're ready.
I'm gonna get some water really quick so I can not die.
God damn it, Dan! I just started the timer.
Then stop the timer.
Don't tell me whether or not to start the timer.
Hold on, I want you to start the timer in an indefinite amount of time. If you don't start it at the correct time, then I don't want you to live.
Dan,
What?
put this in front of the episode.
Why? Because you're chicken. I don't know.
Put your drinking in front of this episode.
It's Moviepoopie.
Hey!
Hey, guys.
Bye.
What's going on?
How's it going?
It's going okay for me. I rescued a panda.
Really? How'd you do
No.
that? Did you do it by buying one of those, like, cereal boxes that says, Rescue Nature? They might save you one day. And it, like, shows a picture of a panda rescuing a child from, like, a burning building. And he runs, and it's, like, shows another panda outside, like, murdering him. And they're, like, contrasting the pandas that are good and bad.
Jesus Christ. All right, October 18th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Courtroom 1.
Cock. I don't know why I just said cock there. I didn't mean to say that. I guess it was like a Freudian slip. I was just thinking about penises. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. I do every opposing whatever ever. Why does Edgeworth have every single person that Phoenix is up against?
Next, in a couple cases, we'll be going against Von Karma, who's terrifying.
Okay, that sounds
I mean,
terrifying.
spoilers! I mean, she's
No!
alive!
Wait. Good job. Read.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Will Powers killed, fellow actor Jack Hammer, Studio One. God damn it, Dan.
What? I thought you were on a delay, so I hit it early.
It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented that. God damn it, Dan.
I see.
Are we already at God damn it, Dan? We're 30 seconds in.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to your testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
First, I would like to call a familiar face. Detective Gumshoe to the stand.
Oh, yay. I love doing Detective Gumshoe's voice.
Do you?
Yes. Did he, like, fall over?
Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
I wonder if that little white patch on his face is actually that he has a cybernetic body and that his skin ripped a little bit, so now he has, like, a cheek plastic showing through.
He cuts himself shaving every day.
Oh, that's sad. Yes, sir! I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors, the run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. This is where a sad, awful lady with no heart or soul lives after she lives off her glory days and pays off her rent monthly or whatever. I don't know. It's something sad. Something about rent. The security lady that works at the studio was at the 10 p.m. end of the day.
1 p.m.
Whatever.
Objection!
Overruled! You're stupid. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And past that is an ice cream stand. I bought a lollipop. And here is the
From an
Studio
ice cream-
One. Yes.
Detective, you bought a lollipop from an ice cream stand?
Yes. Remember
Good.
remember back when ice cream trucks used to have, like, you know those like plastic rubbery balls that you stuck to your finger that had like liquid in them and you flung around like a yo-yo?
Yes.
They used to like sell those there for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways,
Yes,
and here it
they-
is, Studio One. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant, who doesn't have a name. Or she probably does, but we don't care.
Penny Nichols, or Nichols Penny.
Yes. Penny Dimes. Dime of the production staff were an employee nickel. What the? Really? They're like making him walk as points. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went over to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. She flirted with a bunch of pigeons and then jumped off the building. She lived, though, and it was really sad. Now jump ahead later to that day, 5 o'clock p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled because there was
permanently.
There was no food. Oh yeah.
Crap, Dan, do you know what I didn't say?
What? Oh no.
Moviepoopie's Attorneys at Law, episode whatever, episode title.
I thought you were gonna talk about bois, but whatever. Say bois.
What do you mean I didn't say bois? There hasn't been an ellipses.
There just was one, I think, right? Wait,
No?
like right when he said, needless to say, it was cancelled. I thought he had a brooding bois after it.
No, you do Gumshoe's line. You can decide how he says things. Dan, your water drinking is very easy to hear.
Fuck, I was saying the line. I forgot I was the one reading. I kind of zoned out and thought it was you that read everything.
No, you read everything.
The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear, found lodged in the victim's chest, was in the murder weapon. The murder weapon itself was a massive piece of foam. But the staff was stabbed in it and through it, but whatever. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
No!
Listen again?
Dennis, no.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Maybe we should present the attorney's badge.
There's nothing to present.
Well, maybe we should look at his profile then. Oh no. Oh, look at all these people. Huh? The defendant, action star, who plays the title role in The Steel Samurai TV show. Okay, this is dumb. Skip.
Oh, thank God. Then I would have murdered you.
That would be counterintuitive. You gonna say it?
My name is Feeling. Well, I'll get Feelings Wright and Dave Jobs to be my attorneys.
Can you please read your line, you piece of shit? You piece
I think I can probably remember that.
Thank you. I was literally gonna stab you. So who wants me to stab them? I just imagine the judge just holding that up like, yeah, I am Thor, cause I have a beard. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Ah, actually was reading him with
Steel samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor?
Your Honor.
This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is...
If you have simple, will Moody double both your stat points and drops? Anyways.
What did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer. To the stand!
Bum bum bum.
Oh, God.
Oh no,
Will the
I'm sorry.
witness declare her name? What? Hang on. Always watching, Wazowski. Always watching.
That's not the right face for it, but... Oh no, is she gonna hit on the judge now?
My aunt... I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
My aunt, you a handsome fellow. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Ew.
I got it back, Dan. I think. Your name, please. Oh, dearie. No need to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Ew.
Ew. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of a trouble getting his witness to say their
Is
names.
that a running gag? It better be.
Kinda. Wendy Old Bag, dearie.
Oh God,
No,
no,
not again!
Stop going!
Objection! Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. I don't think a judge can do that, but whatever.
No, that's legal.
Is it? Oh, good. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
We didn't even get through the first part.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony?
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
Bwah. You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony. Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1:00 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest of them had been doing a run through there since the morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1:00 when I got to the guard station.
And then we got news from the letter boy that the war had started against the North.
It was a terrible time to be a I
know! Hey, everybody, when should we go back to the South or whatever?
When should we start the Civil War over again?
In a couple of years when Marvel released their first issue of Captain America Civil War.
No, Civil War sucks. Night, everyone.
Goodbye, Toodles.
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Antoncino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Antoncino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei